don't know if you can see me. It's got to the park up, well, park up number 2, or B. There's another van there. I just walked to the one I wanted, and there's no one parked in there. It's a bit of a tight turning space, especially in the dark, so I thought have a walk up, see if anyone's in it first, but they're not, so we'll move on to that one and park up in there. Hello and welcome to this week's video. I'm going solo today. We're due to go to Bakewell, but Kelly's not feeling too well, so I've taken the opportunity to get away from the bugs and come out on my own. So I've come to a place near Rydal Water, and the aim of the game this weekend is to just have a bit of a small photography trip. So hopefully get up for sunrise and have a walk around, see what I can find, and then depending on what the weather's like, I may stay here for the day and see what sunset does. So it's quite late now, so I'm going to set the bed up and go to sleep, and I shall see you in the morning. Before I do go though, I thought it might be worth a quick tour around the van to show you what we've done. Let me move you over here. So we fasten these panels on now. We've got some furniture bolts to fasten those on, so they actually stay on now. They dropped off in Wales when they were just glued on. That's where we've got the cooking stuff, the hob and stuff. Put that panel on there. That's the side of the fridge. We don't yet have a fridge, but it's going to go there when we get it. I've built the drawer. I need to put the face on the drawer. So in there we've got, at the moment, we've got cups and plates, and they rattle like crazy when we're driving, so we're going to have to sort those out. And then under here we're going to have the cupboard door under there. Kelly, of course, has done a sterling job with the seat cushions for a first attempt at sewing. Cracking job. And we've got the splashback fitted on one side. We need to finish this side off. Yeah, and I'm going to need to cut a fresh piece of wood there, fasten it up, put the splashback on there, and probably paint that the blue of the cabinets, I think. And we need to decide what we're doing with this space here. It was initially going to be accessed from the back, from the garage, but I think I've changed my mind, and we're going to have it accessible from here for dry foods and things like that. So there we go. It's coming along. It's starting to look like a van. Quite happy with it so far. Well, it's a good morning from me, and a good morning from Rydal Water. It's probably about 7:20, something like that, 7:30. It's pitch black when I set out from the van. A bit cold, but we're on our way. I can just see Rydal Water now. And the sun will start to make an appearance shortly, hopefully. So I'll catch up in a bit. So actually it's closer than I thought it was going to be. That there, see that little tree in the water, is what I have come to photograph this morning. So it looks like I might have a bit of a wait for the sun to come up. The clouds are starting to turn a little bit, so it shouldn't be too long. Fingers crossed. Whilst we wait, let's look at the size of this tree. I wonder how old it is. I think it's an oak tree. The trunk of it is huge. I'm not joking, it is bloody freezing. Starting to get some colour in the sky now, look. Oh, zoom you in a little bit. A little bit of a red cloud. Woo! Okay, so I don't know if you can see this. No, just some of the shots that I've got from this morning. Not overly impressed with them, if I'm honest. Didn't get the light that I was hoping for. A couple of long exposures. Oh, that's whales from the previous week. So, yep, not quite what I was hoping for. But I've enjoyed my time out, and it's a lovely area. It really is. If you've not been, it's well worth the trip. There's a walk around the water. It's a nice pub down that way. Rydal Caves over there. It's gorgeous. Just walking up to the van now, and I want to tell you a little story. I think I've come up with an absolute blinder. So, very long story short, Kelly's son is studying at university, and it's a international course, and he's having to move from Bulgaria to Ireland for a couple of months, and the cost of living in Bulgaria is miles cheaper than the cost of living in Ireland. Now, because the study's not in the UK government won't give us any support. There's no access to student loans, no assistance with accommodation costs or anything like that. So, just to be on the safe side, I've applied for an interest-free credit card. And the interest-free credit card they've given me is interest-free for 2 years and a massive limit. So we got this as a backup, and I'm thinking new wheels and tyres, a few decals, buy the fridge, get it all in one go. Thank you, Caden. So that there is my sneaky master plan. What do you think? I'll show you the wheels I'm thinking of getting now, and also the tyres. A lot of thought's gone into the tyres, really. Well, say a lot of thought. I've hit the Facebook groups to look for advice. I hired a van a few times, and it had the BF Goodrich tyres. And we went to Northumberland and it snowed, and I was slipping and sliding all over the place, so I wasn't convinced they were the tyres that I wanted. Babe, I found the sugar. I wasn't convinced they were the tyres that I wanted, so I hit the forums, and apparently the tyres to go for are the Falcon Wild Peak AT3s. So that's what we're going to go with some nice alloy wheels, I think. Time for a brew. Can't miss out to have breakfast. I did bring bacon, but I think I can't be bothered washing up afterwards, so I'm going to go for some oats, I think. Not as tasty, but quicker, less washing up. Okay, so that's me now. I'm going to have some breakfast, a brew, and have a bit of a read, I think. So that's a nice little break. I'm going to put the boots back on, go out for a quick walk before I head on home. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I shall see you again next episode.